Hi school friends! Welcome to Assembly Time with me, your host, Miss Hannah. And I wouldn't be surprised if everyone's favourite polar bear decides he's got a few things to say too.
Hi!
So, I was thinking, I wonder what kind of assembly your teachers want me to do today. And I have decided that we're going to play a game which I'm going to call Believe It or Not. Paul has made us some stage sets and I think we could have a theme tune. What about you? Welcome to our little game show where you, the viewers, are our contestants. Are you sitting comfortably, ready for Believe It or Not? Or maybe you're sitting there sweating with nerves as you take part in the world's most unbelievable quiz. We have 3 questions. With the questions, you have to say whether it is true or false. I'm going to give you an unbelievable fact and you have to work out whether it is real or not. Question number 1. If a hippo was to open its mouth wide, you could fit a sports car in his mouth. True or false? Number 2. In 1990, a man pulled a plane 1 metre using his hair. Question number 3. Tomato ketchup used to be used as medicine. What do you think? True or false? Okay, I'm going to give you a 10 seconds countdown to check your answers before I tell you what is true and what is not. So question number 1. If a hippo was to open its mouth wide, you could fit a sports car in its mouth. Apparently, that's true. Next question was, in 1990, a man pulled a plane 1 metre using his hair. That was not true. Because in 1990, a man pulled a plane not 1 metre, but 17 metres using his hair. And his daughter has similar strength to her dad because she pulled a truck with her hair. Don't try that at home. Question number 3 in this round. Ketchup was once used as a medicine. What do you think? True or false? True. It claims that it could sort out all kinds of issues, including problems with your poo.
Oh, Hannah, you said poo.
Oh, hello, Paul. You've decided to talk this week. Welcome to Assembly.
Looks like I need to be here to keep an eye on you. Behave.
Okay, let's have a bunny break. There are some pretty unbelievable stories in the Bible that are true. Like a story you might actually know, feeding 5,000 people with 5 loaves of bread and 2 fish. And there's the Bible story of a talking donkey.
What's so unbelievable about that?
Christians believe that the stories, no matter how unbelievable they might seem, the stories in the Bible are true. And they're about God showing people how much he loves them. Yes, even the story of the talking donkey was about that. There is another story that is quite unbelievable. Even some of the people in the story didn't believe it was going on. And they took a little bit of convincing that it happened after it all happened. So, The guy we talk about being born at Christmas in an animal shelter, Jesus, well, he grew up. And a few years later, he's going around telling people about God and that he's the Son of God and he was healing people, making lunch for everyone out of a couple of loaves and all of that jazz. When it came to this 1 week in his life that went a little bit crazy. So, the Jesus unbelievable facts that are true. Okay, are you ready, Paul?
Fact number 1.
Jesus wanted to ride a donkey. Huh? Jesus wanted to ride a donkey, but none of his disciples owned one. He told his disciples to go into a village, and Jesus told them exactly where they would find a donkey. And it happened just as Jesus said. More than that, Jesus rode this donkey down the street with people going, "Yay!" for Jesus and waving leaves and cloves around all over the place. This donkey had never even been ridden before. That was a risk.
Fact number 2.
Jesus wanted to have a special party with his mates to celebrate something called Passover, and they had nowhere to have it. Jesus said, "Go to the city. You'll see a man carrying a jar of water. Follow him. And when he gets to his house, say to him, 'Jesus wants to use your guest room. Is that okay?'" Jesus' followers found things just as Jesus had said. And whilst at this party, Jesus said something about what was going to happen next too in his life and the life of his followers. Now they were a little bit like, yeah, whatever, when Jesus said these things. Jesus said that he was about to die and that it was all for a good reason, but not to worry, because what would happen next had a greater purpose. Jesus said that one of his friends was going to betray him. That basically meant this friend was going to tell lies about him to get Jesus killed. And Jesus said of another of his friends that he was going to deny ever knowing him. Do I know you?
Fact number 3.
Unbelievable fact number 3. Jesus was praying in a garden, and along came a so-called friend. That so-called friend that Jesus said was going to tell lies about him. This friend turned up with a whole bunch of leaders and soldiers. In the big kerfuffle, one of Jesus' friends cut off someone's ear. What was that you said? Jesus, in the middle of all of the chaos, actually heals the ear.
Fact number 4.
Jesus was arrested, and really for no reason. It was all based on lies.
Fact number 5.
Basically, everyone who'd been shouting, "Yay for Jesus!" and waving around leaves at the beginning of the week when Jesus was riding a donkey, they disappeared. Because now everyone was shouting to Jesus, "Boo! Let's kill him!" And it was at that point that one of Jesus' friends denied even knowing who he was. Not once, not twice, but 3 times.
Fact number 6.
Everyone believed the lies about Jesus and had him killed in a super mega mean way. It was such a horrible way of killing people that later on even the Romans decided eventually it was a bit too mean.
Fact number 7.
So Jesus was dead. People found that pretty unbelievable.
Fact number 8.
Jesus didn't stay dead. Jesus didn't stay dead. He rose up again and said to death. And thumbs up to making it possible for us to be friends with God. And do you know how we know that he came back to life? Because over 400 people saw him alive. Let's take a moment to think about those facts. Hey, if you want, you could use the moment to talk to God.
So, Christians celebrate this story at Easter.
That's right, Paul.
But this story happened for a reason, right, Hannah?
Yeah, it did. Jesus wanted to show the world how much he loved and cared for people in it and how he'd go to any lengths to show it. Right, you lovely lot out there. We hope you have some fun in the next few weeks and especially in your Easter holidays. Don't eat too many Easter eggs. Maybe you could make your own little Easter garden of the story we've just told you. We've put a little video of us making our Easter garden at the end, and if you've got time, perhaps you can watch it, or you could watch it in a wet play. Before we go, I'm just going to talk to God. I'm just going to pray and say thank you for our story and ask God to keep us safe this Easter. Dear God, thank you for this story and that it shows us how much you care for us. Help us to remember the Easter story this Easter. And please keep us safe over Easter, whether we're super duper kiddos or fabulous grown-ups. Amen. Bye, friends. Happy Easter.
Bye, friends. Happy Easter.
Paul, do you want to hear a joke?
Yeah, okay.
Okay, so my joke is, how does the Easter Bunny stay in shape?
I don't know. How does the Easter Bunny stay in shape?
Exercise!
Oh dear. I've got a better one.
Really?
What do you call a very tired Easter egg?
I don't know. What do you call a very tired Easter egg?
Exhausted.
Oh dear.